This omelet was shockingly priced at $3,000, but when the woman tasted it, she realized it was actually a mango-based dessert set. Seeing this, the man went into the kitchen. He believed that cooking was simply cooking, not a magic show performed with ingredients. Clearly, his philosophy differed from that of the restaurant's head chef. The chef didn't say much. He simply took out a piece of beef. It was obvious the two were about to prove their viewpoints through their cooking skills. The man cut the scallions into sections and stir-fried them in hot oil. Then he sliced the beef evenly into strips. Once the scallions released a charred aroma, he added the seasonings. Next, he threw the beef onto a sizzling iron plate and stir-fried it rapidly. Soon, the beef dish was done. Seeing this, the head chef took out a blowtorch to sear a steak. Once the steak was grilled to an aromatic perfection, he cut it in half and plated it neatly. Then he lit some applewood, letting the smoke enhance the steak's fragrance. The man walked up, smelled the chef's steak, and then turned around and left the restaurant. But when the chef tasted the beef the man had made, he was completely stunned. It seemed the two were evenly matched. This made the chef even more excited. He went to the man and suggested a new challenge: handling fish. The chef ran his fingers across the fish, precisely locating every bone by touch. Then he flawlessly pulled out all the bones. After quickly removing the spine with tools, he tossed the fish to the man. The man used the back of his knife to carefully feel for bones, and once he confirmed there were none, he swiftly cut the fish into neat cubes. Then he traced a gentle line along the skin, and cleanly separated the flesh from it, leaving the fish skin perfectly intact. Everyone was amazed by their incredible culinary skills. The two tied once again, but instead of getting angry, they only admired each other more. So the chef sent an invitation, inviting the man to join him in a cooking competition. They wordlessly agreed to use goose as their ingredient. With this, the three contests they had completed now covered sea, land, and air. By then, the man had already finished preparing the goose. He then lifted a large iron pot, poured in rock salt and heated it while stirring, then placed the wrapped goose inside. With a light tap of his hand, the man's dish was finished. The judges praised the goose endlessly. The chef, meanwhile, used foie gras. He laid thin pineapple slices as the base, used a torch to melt caramelized sugar on top, letting the foie gras be coated in crispy caramel, and then added decorations. The judges gave his dish high praise as well. In the end, they received the same score, but the judges ruled the chef the winner. Because his plating was more refined, the man turned away angrily and left. But while he was outside trying to calm down, he discovered the chef was now wandering the streets. Curious, he asked what had happened. It turned out the chef had discovered that his victory had been bought by the restaurant owner. He wanted to return the win to the man, but was betrayed by his girlfriend. She had also discovered that the chef had lost his sense of taste, and had been cooking purely by memorizing recipes. She took his recipe book and gave it to the owner. The owner believed that with the recipe, anyone could make the dishes, and therefore no longer needed the chef. Now the chef couldn't reveal the truth, and had lost his job as well. Hearing this, the man respected the chef's character even more. Although their creative philosophies differed, their love for cooking was the same. So the two decided to join forces, and use the chef's competition qualification to enter the International Culinary Championship. The competition soon began. The other contestants were showcasing their impressive skills, while the man and the chef quietly ground soybeans on the side. Through perfect teamwork, they created a tofu dish. Compared to the exquisite dishes prepared by top chefs from around the world, their tofu seemed incredibly plain, but after the judges tasted it, they awarded the pair the championship. Their dish, though simple in appearance, held ingenious secrets. They infused hot cocoa into the tofu before it set, and turned honey into spheres that burst instantly in the mouth. This technique astonished everyone. Most importantly, they used Sichuan peppercorns to give the tofu a unique sensation, and balance the sweetness of the dessert elements. The chef's plating impressed the judges even further. Their championship was truly well deserved.